Hello friends, and welcome to my channel. My name is Dorothy, and today I'd like us to take a look at one very important question that ladies often ask. Some women find themselves in a dating relationship for years, and they are wondering, when is the man going to pop the question? When is he going to ask me to marry him? And he may say all the right things, say how he loves you and how he wants to be with you and how you are the best thing that has happened to him. But year in, year out, and he is not saying anything about building a future with you. And so you are wondering in your heart, what's happening? Why is he not uh, taking a step forward in the right direction? Because most people who go into dating, especially for believers, Christian women, when you go into a dating relationship, you're doing it with the belief, with the hope that it's going to end in marriage. So when he's not forthcoming, uh, as far as marriage is concerned, what do you do? Now, if you are watching me for the first time, I want to appreciate you greatly. Thank you for joining me. And to all my returning subscribers, I appreciate your support. Thank you for watching my videos. Thank you for sharing the videos. Thank you for your comments. Thank you for your likes. Thank you for your prayers as well. I will ask that you continue to watch, to share, to comment, and to support me in any way that the Lord lays on your heart. Together, let's spread the word to as many people as possible. So today we're looking at the question, why does he not want to commit? One reason he may not want to commit to you, number one reason, he may have fear in his heart. No man wants to go into marriage with fear in his heart. In fact, none of us wants to do anything when we are afraid. So why is he afraid, or what is he afraid of? He's afraid of losing his personal freedom. We all cherish our freedom, but some men think that the moment they get married, that's the end to their freedom. Marriage comes with a lot of restrictions, and he might be used to a certain lifestyle, and he thinks that the moment he gets married, he's not going to be able to continue with that lifestyle, like going out, hanging out with the boys, and things like that. So he might be afraid of losing his personal freedom. He might be afraid of not being able to meet his financial obligations in marriage. Every man has that ego, that need to be the leader, to be the one providing and meeting the needs in marriage. And some people are particularly afraid that they may not be able to do this. They look at their financial capabilities and they are not yet ready. They want to maybe build a career, make more money, and things like that. And some are just outright afraid of the fact that marriage places a lot of responsibilities upon them. They may have a good job, they may have built a good career, they may have money enough to be able to settle down, but they are just afraid of the responsibilities that marriage brings. Because marriage comes with a lot of responsibilities. Responsibilities to lead a home, to take care of children, to be the priest in the family, to be the provider in the family, to be the one that ensures that everybody is safe and everybody is fine. Some people are not just ready for this type of responsibility, and he might need help, might need somebody to sit him down to explain to him that we all learn these things as we go along. Nobody comes with all the skills and all the abilities to be able to lead a home and to be able to lead a family. So he might need help to understand that marriage is a step of faith and we learn as we go along. He may be afraid of divorce. With so many stories of marriage failure, on social media, on the internet, and everywhere, some men are actually afraid that they might fail in marriage. And so they want to just take things easy and not get married. So they prefer to just continue the way they are going. So you might want to find out, if you are a lady and you find yourself in this situation, you might want to find out, is there any type of fear in his heart? What is he afraid of? So you talk about it, and you help him lay out everything to see that fear will stop you from achieving your potentials in any area of your life. If you have the desire to achieve anything, you must be able to overcome your fears in that particular matter. Reason number 2, he might be too busy with other things. He might be too busy with other things, and because he's too busy with these things, he's not ready to make a commitment to marriage. He might be too busy building a career. He might be too busy traveling the world. He might be too busy, holding meetings, moving from one boardroom to the other. He might be too busy giving his time, his energies, and his thoughts to something else that is different from marriage completely. He might be too busy taking care of his parents. He might be too busy taking care of his siblings. Maybe he also already has, loads of responsibilities, family responsibilities. And so he wants to take care of those people. He wants to take care of his parents, his siblings, and bring them to a certain level where they can fend for themselves, where they can take care of themselves. He might be too busy doing these things, and so he doesn't have marriage in mind. Now, if your man is the type that is too busy doing other things, you really need to show him that those responsibilities will not end anytime soon. So he needs to be able to analyze what he's doing and then prioritize his own future, his own needs, his own desires, to build a family as well. We all come from one family, and then we move into the family that God is giving us to build, and we should be able to focus on the future, even when we're taking care of where we're coming from. So you need to talk about that as well. Number 3 reason why he may not be willing to commit to you is that he may be struggling with past trauma. He may be struggling with past trauma. Trauma from betrayals, from previous relationships. Maybe he has had broken relationships, broken trust. Somebody cheated on him, somebody left him, somebody did something to him. He has not had it so good in his previous relationships, and so he's afraid, and he's still nursing, the pain. He has not totally healed from the pain that he suffered from those relationships, so he's not ready to step into another committed relationship. You need to know that. He may be suffering from the trauma of loss of a spouse. If somebody is a widower, for instance, he may not have totally overcome the loss of his wife, and so he needs to heal from that as well. He may also be struggling with trauma that he experienced growing up, viewing and being a part of his parents' marriage. The things we suffer and we go through and we experience and we see in our parents impact us to a very, very high degree. So he may have seen what happened to his father, his mother, and how they struggled with their relationship. Maybe there was a divorce, maybe there was domestic violence, maybe there was one form of abuse or the other, maybe things just didn't work well. And he's trying to wrap his mind around all that and to interpret it and to see what's going to happen to him in his own marriage. So he may be struggling with that. So if he is struggling with any type of trauma, you need to also get help so that he can heal from it. Just nursing the pain and the trauma doesn't go away, and these things can remain in the heart, in the subconscious for years, and so he may be dragging his feet in this relationship that he has with you. Number four reason why some men will not commit is that they have no desire to get married at all. They do not have a desire to marry. He may decide not to marry, but he will date women for as long as they are willing to be with him. He may not mind both of you living together, maybe having children together, and you hear him say things like, oh, marriage, that marriage you do is just a piece of paper. Now, when you hear things like that, understand that he is not ready for marriage. He just wants you in his life for all the benefits that he can get. Maybe one child, two children, maybe the financial benefits he's getting, maybe the emotional support he's getting from you, whatever it is he's getting from you. He wants that relationship, but he doesn't want a commitment. That's why he would tell you that marriage is just a piece of paper. I mean, we are okay the way we are. What's wrong with how we are living our lives? Like, we don't really need to get married. You need to legalize your relationship. So if you are in a relationship with a man, you need to legalize it for it to become really, really legalized. I used to tell people, until you are legally married, you are not yet married. You may have lived together for years, you may have children, you may have assets, you may have so many things you are doing together, but until you are married, you are not yet a part of his life legally, and anything can happen that will throw you off the balance. So that marriage protects you, protects your children, protects your interest, and protects the interest of the children. So don't let him tell you that you are okay just the way you are, that marriage is a piece of paper. Yes, marriage is a piece of paper, but that piece of paper is very important. That piece of paper makes a lot of difference when things are not working the way they should. So, in conclusion, to give your commitment to marry someone means that you value them. You consider them valuable enough for you to be able to share the rest of your life with them. You are willing to give your time, your energy, your physical presence, your money, and you are willing to be emotionally available. That's the commitment. That's the commitment. You are willing to give your time, you are willing to give your money, you are willing to give your physical presence, you are willing to invest your emotions, you are willing to be there for that person because you find that person valuable. Remember the parable of the hidden treasure that Jesus Christ taught us. A man went to a field, found something very, very precious, went home, sold everything he had, and bought that particular field. Bought the field so that he could get the treasure. So when a man finds a woman valuable enough for him to want her to be with him, he will commit, he will give everything, he will pursue the woman, and he will marry the woman. So do not let a man lie to you that that relationship is as good as married. Until you are married, you are not yet married. And do not put pressure on a man who is not ready to commit. Do not push him to commit to you. Because if you do push him to commit when he's not ready, he will be married to you, but he will resent you in that marriage. That marriage will be filled with resentment, with bitterness, and many things will go wrong. So never ever push a man to commit to you. If you try, if you talk, if you discuss some of these points I have shared and he's still not ready to commit, you need to let go of that relationship. Never push a man to commit himself to you. Let me pray that the Lord will help you, give you wisdom, give you understanding, and give you the grace to be able to navigate your way through any relationship that you are going through now. If you're having whatever difficulty you are going through, I pray that God will see you through and bring you out of it and give you peace, give you joy, give you harmony. Always remember that it is God's will that you have a peaceful and a harmonious relationship before you are married and even after you are married. God's will for you is to have peace in your marriage. God bless you. See you in my next video.